Hello, my name is Chris Simmons. I am the CEO of the Victorious Foundation, and I am the creator of The Living Room. The show is here to bring the community together to talk about different, community development ideas, things that's hurting or harming the community, things we can help to improve it. I got a panel of co-hosts today, so we have a rotating panel from the communities to at least try to come to a common ground or at least talk about the issue so other people will know about it. I'm going to start with the introduction of Maisha.
Hi, everybody. My name is Maisha Robinson. I'm the founder and CEO of UCrowd, as well as Maisha Robinson Consulting, and I serve as a CMO for a tech startup, and I'm happy to be here today.
Thank you. Pierre?
My name is Pierre Baines. I am the proud owner of the podcast called Put It on Front Street. And I also do a lot of custom suits for, everyone these days.
Thank you. Corel?
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Corel Augustus. I'm a photographer in Los Angeles, and I'm on the brink of my first photo book being released to the world, where I recreated iconic scenes from movies and images with Black celebrities. And I'm eager to talk to you guys about it, and I'm happy to be here.
Thank you. And Colleen?
Hey everyone, my name is Wesley Kaleem Colmenares. I own Juiced Up Enterprises LLC. It's a mobile juice bar in the city of Culver City. And I also work for Los Angeles Urban League, an affiliate of the National Urban League, and I'm the assistant to Michael Lawson.
Thank you. It's good meeting all of y'all. So on today's segment of episode 2, segment 2, I want to know, in today's world, is it easy for people to make friends today, or was it easier to make friends in the past? I'll just kind of start with that. I think it might have been easier making friends in the past because today with Instagram, people are not really real. Everybody wants to be an Instagram model or Instagram star, and it's just like when you see them, and and me and Wesley, we have been to a lot of parties. It is not the reality. I mean, a lot of them not driving those Bentleys. A lot of them not living in these nice houses. They stay in a 1-bedroom apartment with 8 people. So it's just, and it's not to be shady, but it's the truth.
You think kind of shady.
So when you meet them, you're just like, oh, so you don't look like that. We've seen people that have this perfect image of their face, and then we see them, it's crusty with bumps, and these people are just not very nice to people too, on top of that. So I do notice that in the past it was easier because you had to really go out and mingle. You had to really speak to somebody. You had to say hello. On IG or Facebook, you're talking through a text, and you don't really get their real personality, or you don't get what their facial expressions are as you see them live. So what do you guys think?
I'll go first on this one.
Okay.
I feel like back then, your friends were faker. Because in the Instagram social media world, at least to a certain extent who you're engaging with. Because back then, you didn't know that your friend was secretly doing shit behind your back because you didn't have social media to put it on Front Street or to actually oh no, you were doing this when actually you were not doing that kind of thing. Because I am not on social media anymore because it was just toxic. And I say that because the DMs and to your point, people will, do all of this glamour, whether it was facial or body, and acting like they have this car or these type of designer clothes. Yeah, that's fluff. But when you talk about a real friendship or real friends, I feel like back then, you didn't really get to know a person because they were trying to be something. Now it's they're just fake, and you kind of can see through it. That's kind of my opinion about it, because I just I'm just leery on people.
I don't know if I agree with it totally, but I do understand what you're saying. I can't say I agree with it totally. The reason why I would say that is because back then you had to go, if you went to somebody's house, they wasn't living like that. You know what I mean? You go to the house, you're like, okay, I know your mama got that busted old Toyota out there, and you've been wearing the same t-shirt for 5 days. You know, it's just like things of that nature. You kind of
Yeah.
know versus on Instagram, people can just rent out an Airbnb and just say, oh, I'm living the life of, you know, this lifestyle, you know? But I do understand what you're saying, though. I think it's different for different people.
Yeah.
Anybody
Yeah.
else?
I'll go next. I think that it's a lot harder making friends nowadays because everyone is so in touch with their phone. So even though there is a technique, I believe, of making friends via Instagram, you know, sometimes when you reach out to someone that you may find, you know, amusing or, you know, one or interested in them or not, it's, I think, and I haven't found it, but I'm saying like, there's a lot of people that know that technique of like reaching out to people and getting a response back. You get me? And I mean, it's difficult for me because I'm more of a, I need to feel your energy. I need to know what you're about. You know, if the energy is not right, we're not on the same level as far as energy. I'm not going to let you in my inner circle. So in or through social media, I find it harder to really get that sense of that energy that they're giving me, and also starting that conversation, or vice versa. When they DM me, I always feel all weird, or like, why are you DMing me? Like, what do you really want? Because I've had the experience where it always leads to, oh, do you have a boyfriend? Or, hey, you know, like, I really think you're cute, which is fine. And I appreciate that. And I'm humbled, but do you really want to get to know me, or do you want to get to do
To
me?
know you. Let's
Yeah,
keep it
people are in my
real.
DMs doing that.
Let's keep it real. So Maisha, Carl, do you have anything to say on this, or you just like,
Well, I mean, I work with social media, so Wes, you know, I'm always on my phone, but I have to. That's part of my job.
Right.
But I will say, I don't think it's harder. I think the problem is people don't have social skills anymore. I think technology has definitely interfered with building social skills. That's why we have all these networking events and people don't even know how to network. You on one side of the room, they on the other side of the room.
yeah.
I think, and I'm like Wesley, I go off of energy, the vibe, and see if we gel. And then I will use your social media to see what you into. Like I'm checking out, like, okay, what is this person into? I think it gives you a peek into what this person is about, a peek. That don't mean that's all of them, but it takes you building a relationship to really understand people. So I don't think it's harder. It's just the social skills has went down.
I see. Well, what I'm gonna
Yeah.
do, we're actually out of
yeah.
time on this one. We're out of
Oh,
time.
okay. That's
So,
okay.
yeah, so we're gonna shelve this for next time. Definitely, we're gonna
Perfect.
shelve this for next time. Thank y'all for joining this episode. We will ask everybody, you know, make sure to please tune in to our future episodes as we, you know, continue to expand. And if you're interested in being a co-host as well, please make sure to, you know, send a message to the Victorious Foundation. We will be glad to, you know, make sure to speak to you about it, that we understand about the show and the foundation. Thank you.